If you're ready, let's go. Friends, go ahead, drop your channel and drop your question as a YouTube content creator. It's time to grow your channels. You need help with your YouTube channel? I'm asking you, YouTubers, are you a YouTuber in these YouTube streets and you need help to grow your channel? You're in the right place at the right time. This is episode 95 of ShopTalk. Thank you all for being here. Go ahead, continue to drop your channels right in that comments. The party is in the comments on the horizontal during every episode of ShopTalk because every episode is live Q&A for the YouTube content creator. Thank you all for being here. This is KendyK all day. Thank you for being here. It is my pleasure to bring you episode 95 of Shop Talk, and it, like every episode of Shop Talk, is live Q&A for the new and the small YouTuber. Friends, we invite YouTubers of all sizes to the Content Creator Collective. It is creators helping creators. Thank you all for being here. This is KendyK all day, and we're back, friends. It's Thursday and it's Shop Talk time. Thank you all for being here. Let me tell you something real quick. Some of you and some of us are posting videos. We're working hard and our channels are still not growing. And it's not because your content is bad. No. But it might be because you don't actually know what YouTube is trying to tell you. Friends, I was just like that. And in 2025, with just a little over 200 subscribers, I was able to fully monetize my channel. From 200, with a little over 200 subscribers, to fully monetize in just 6 months with my iPhone 15 Pro Max. And I did it at the tender age of 49. And now KendyK is 50 and fabulous, getting a YouTube check every month. If you want to grow your channel, you've got to use YouTube and YouTube Studio in the right way. And today, friends, I am giving you a deep dive. We're going to take a deep dive into one of the newest features that YouTube shares with us through YouTube Studio. It's called Ask Studio. Ask Studio, baby, it's a game changer. Thank you all for being here. This is KendyK all day, and this is Shop Talk. This is live creator Q&A for the YouTube content creator. Thank you all for being here for episode 95. Can you believe that? 95 episodes of Shop Talk, where creators are just helping creators. Thank you all for being here. We've got some poll questions going on the vertical and the horizontal. If you are coming in on that vertical, on the mobile edition, thank you for being here, friends. Thank you. I'm asking on that side, asking, do you use Ask Studio? Survey says. We'll be back and talk about that. And then on the horizontal, the other party is always on the horizontal. And what we mean by that is make sure you chime in on the horizontal link because, friends, you can promote your own channel. Friends, don't forget to hit that like button. This is KendyK all day. The question on the horizontal, the poll question of the day is, how often are you using Ask Studio? It is a YouTube Studio feature given to YouTube content creators. Yes. And friends, you know me, I always like to use the full desktop edition of YouTube Studio. So that's what we're talking about today, friends. How do you grow your channel in 2026? You use the features that YouTube wants you to use, that YouTube provides to you at no charge. Lean into that. In 2026, when gas prices are soaring, YouTube gives us another stellar feature called Ask Studio at no charge. Everything you need to fully monetize your channel is given to you for free. by YouTube Studio. And I do mean everything. Today, we're talking growth on our YouTube channels as new and small content creators. And how often are you using Ask Studio? 33% of the YouTube content creators. Shout out. Give yourselves a round of applause. Y'all, if that is you, go ahead and drop your channel link in the chat. That's what we do over here all day, every day, all day, every day. Thank you for being here. Those 33%, y'all are doing it. 67% of us say we are using Ask Studio already a couple times per week. And then we have some friends who say, what, wait a minute, what is Ask Studio? You're talking about YouTube Studio? Friends, yes, we're talking about a feature of YouTube Studio called Ask Studio. We're trying to grow our channels in 2026. Level up. If you're trying to level up in 2026, y'all don't just drop your channel link. Tell us a little bit about your channel. Tell us what some of your newest content is, y'all. That's what we mean by connect and grow. Creators supporting creators, helping creators. If you have any questions as a content creator, ask them now. Drop your questions below to be featured in this particular episode of Shop Talk, where every episode is live creator Q&A for the YouTube content creator. Thank you all for being here. Let's get to it. So here's an idea of what you're going to get from Act Studio. First of all, when we say leveling up in 2026, that means that we are in that growth mindset as a YouTuber, as a small and or new YouTuber. Are you one of those YouTubers who has been on YouTube for years? Seems like you're going in circles, round and round. Friends, when are we going to level up? Let's level up today. Let's level up today. You're in the right place. It's the right time for all of us to grow our channels to and through full monetization. We want to thank some of these content creators who are already gathering in the chat. These are the content creators. I'm talking about the Content Creator Collective. Do you want in? Go ahead, drop your channel link in the chat and you are in the Content Creator Collective. I am dropping that keyword now. Check out that keyword. You put that keyword and it will drop your channel link. Do that as many times as you like. And here's a pro tip. Don't forget to tell us a little bit about your channel as well. Who do we have in the Content Creator Collective? Who has a growth mindset with KendyK? Hashtag growth mindset, if you will. We've got Grant's GLP1 Faithful Journey. Thank you all for being here. And thank you for being a member of KendyK's core crew. We've got Sandra James Living It. Thank you for being a member of KendyK's core crew. And Sandra James, thank you for the privilege of interviewing you a couple of weekends ago for Coffee and Conversations. Y'all, she's a colorectal cancer survivor. Thank you, Sandra James. Thank you all for being here. We want to welcome y'all, one of my first, and I dare say my first moderator on KendyK all day. Friends, when I had just about 100 subscribers. Did I? Monique Poe, only Monique Poe would know. Monique, when I made you a moderator on my channel, and friends, it's always just a standard moderator, never a managing moderator. When I made Monique Poe my very first standard moderator on my channel, Monique, did I even have 100 subscribers? Fast forward to April the 9th, 2026, KendyK has over 3,600 kind humans, kind and committed humans who are committed to hashtag growth mindset. They want to grow their channels. They like how we show up in the world, and they hit that subscribe button. And thank you, Monique Poe, who has continued to support this channel and for being a member of KendyK's crew. And thank you, Monique Poe, for continuing to moderate this stream. Friends, That's how we do it. It's creators helping creators, creators supporting creators. We want to welcome in Lala, the high vibe coach. Thank you for joining us. Lala says hashtag growth mindset. Thank you all for being here. This is KendyK all day. Y'all, if you have that growth mindset, then you want to make sure that you are using the tools provided at no charge. That's just a fancy way, friends, of saying it's free. Content creators, it's free. If you are being inundated by $9.99 for this, $4.99 a month for this, $36.99 for this, oh, you want AI? You want to use AI to enhance or grow your YouTube channel? We've got the low price of $20 plus tax per month. Friends, I guarantee you that everything you need to fully monetize your channel is already available to you for free using YouTube Studio plus the YouTube Studio app plus the Create app. Everything you need, including music. And friends, the YouTube Studio app is for creators only. You have to be a YouTuber. You have to be uploading content. Absolutely, friends. So when I put up our good, Lala says free 99. And notice, friends, that these creators have a little YouTube symbol next to their channel profile pic. That is how you know that they are a YouTuber. This is, and you're going to see lots of YouTubers. You're going to be exposed to lots of YouTubers because this is ShopTalk. This is KendyK all day. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for staying locked in. This is KendyK all day. Thank you for being part of the Content Creator Collective. I appreciate everyone who is locked in and who is minding the business that pays them. And friends, it's all about growth in 2026. Lala says, I am a YouTuber. We want to thank Monique Poe for dropping on in with those custom emojis for being a member of KendyK's crew. Friends, if you're interested in becoming a member of KendyK's crew, click on the word join to get all the details. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for staying locked in. So I am using the Ask Studio feature here, and this is what you're going to get when you take a look at Ask Studio. And friends, I used Ask Studio. There's no time like the present for me to analyze some of my most recent prices on some of the most recent lifestyle content on my channel. It was a long form video called Gas Prices Staying on Track. Y'all look for that. Check it out if it interests you. And I appreciate those who already have watched that video in its entirety. And so I went into YouTube Studio and I launched the Ask Studio feature from within YouTube Studio. And friends, I'm gonna tell you a pro tip. I all the time use Ask Studio in the full desktop edition. Friends, you can access YouTube Studio via the app. And I know that you're doing that because that's how you're checking your subscriber counts and your watch hours. I do that too. But if I really want to use the power that lies within YouTube Studio, I always go to the full desktop edition opened through a browser on your device. Thank you all for being here. This is KendyK all day, and this is ShopTalk, and we are learning to fix our YouTube channels fast so that we can level up in 2026 and launch that growth mindset. Well, look at there. We've got one coming in hot. It's Grant's Faithful GLP1 Journey, who has been a member of KendyK's core crew, y'all. The core crew, friends, that's that elevated experience for members only. Thank you for being a member for 2 months. Thank you, Grant's Faithful GLP-1 Journey. How interesting that Grant's Faithful GLP-1 Journey, he's on a weight loss journey. In fact, he and his wife both are on a weight loss journey because they're on a wellness journey for their family. I love that. Nice Christian family. They are believers, and y'all, it's just a great moment to chronicle both of their lives and their weight loss journeys. Y'all check out this family. Grant's Faithful GLP-1, and just so happens that Grant's Faithful GLP-1 Journey has been a member of KendyK's core crew for 2 months now, which is just about how long he's been a YouTuber. And friends, Grant update us on what those subscriber counts look like. Friends, you can do it too. We are welcoming in Patty's Kitchen, Garden, and more. Y'all look at Miss Patty. Look at Miss Patty, friends. If you want to know what a good Southern lady looks like, Miss Patty embodies, she is she. Okay, I'm just saying. It is she, a Mrs. Patty's Kitchen, Garden, and more. She's a lifestyle creator as well. Y'all, she's not cooking for YouTube. I repeat, she is not cooking for YouTube. She is cooking for self. And y'all, she records it. And there's a big difference. Because can I say she cooks? She cooks. Yes, she does. And she also gardens. Yeah, she also gardens, and she shares what she is growing, y'all. I hope you've started your spring seedlings and started things for spring gardening. Miss Patty sure has, and she's taking us along for the ride as a YouTuber. Great channel, and often spend time over there with Miss Patty. She runs great live streams, and y'all, she puts the camera where you want to see it, on the food. Love that from you, Mrs. Patty. Thank you for being here for Lord have mercy, for Shop Talk episode 95. It's live creator Q&A for the YouTube content creator. This one, we're fixing our YouTube channels fast by looking at one of the newest features available to you at no charge through YouTube Studio. And y'all, it's 2 words. It's called Ask a Studio. Y'all, the Ask a Studio feature gave me all of this information, these analytics. So now, friends, it's less about understanding the data analytics and what to do, how to make it show me what I want to see. It will do that for you. Ask Studio is your virtual assistant for your YouTube Studio data analytics. I'll repeat, Ask Studio is your virtual assistant. They're going to assist you in understanding everything that you need to know to grow your YouTube channel. Thank you all for being here. And look at these, friends. We want to thank those who are dropping those nice gifts into the chat. I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. Grant's Faithful gifted us 1 membership to KendyK all day. I appreciate you. Lala, absolutely right, Lala. That 95 episodes of Shout Talk. But back to Ask Studio, y'all. If you have a growth mindset, you really want to be utilizing the Ask Studio feature. Y'all, it's free AI about your channel. Ask Studio, when you activate it, you got to hit the button, y'all. When you activate Ask Studio, it will only give you analytics information and understanding about your YouTube channel. Look at what it's giving me, y'all. It says, considering your recent video, KendyK, It says it is outperforming my other videos, including the click-through rate, the CTR. It says here's what's working well, KendyK. You have exceptional reach and click-through. This video is currently above typical for both the views and the CTR. Click-through rate 6.51%. Your title effectively combines a shocker, these gas prices on the West Coast. Y'all know I'm part-time in the Pacific Northwest. I'm talking about the great states of Oregon and Washington when I say the PNW, the Pacific Northwest, and those gas prices, your friends, they're over $5 for 87 octane. I'm just saying. You want to watch that long form content. It says that I have a highly engaging topic. So it wasn't just the gas prices. It's KendyK. KendyK has dipped her toe into Tai Chi, and I'm loving it. Do y'all know me and my mommy were doing Tai Chi, but we did a chair Tai Chi, and it was still a full body workout. I'm loving Tai Chi. And it says, KendyK, so far, this video has a strong start with 94% retention. That means that those who clicked because of the great thumbnail and title, they stayed watching that content. 94% of them stayed watching that content. Welcome in, honey dip. Look at all these content creators. You're in the right place at the right time. And this is a KendyK all day. Yes. Thank you for being here, honey dip. I appreciate you. Y'all, if you're a content creator, friend, we are the Content Creator Collective, and this is a ShopTalk. This is the place to be to connect, to collaborate, to learn, in this case, how to grow your YouTube channel using this feature provided at no charge. The feature, Ask Studio, available to you through YouTube Studio. So here it is, friends. I know you were asking, KendyK, how Ask Studio? If you're one of those content creators who weren't even aware of Ask Studio, here's how you find it. You go to the full desktop edition, or even in the app, okay? If you go in the app and you go to your content, you can find this icon as well. It's a diamond shape. Diamonds are forever. Y'all know I can't sing, but I digress. So it looks like a diamond, otherwise could be a shooting star, whatever it is, it's black. You're going to find it right next to the bell in the upper right-hand corner in the desktop edition of YouTube Studio. And it's nestled in between the bell for notifications about your channel. Of course, you're in YouTube Studio. YouTube Studio is always all things about your YouTube channel. And then there's the question mark. That's where you can go to the question library and research questions that you are having about YouTube Studio. And friends, you can also come for live Q&A for ShopTalk on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and on Sundays. Y'all, we're already up to 95 episodes of ShopTalk. Thank you all for being here. This is KendyK all day. Friends, if you are here and you are not putting your channel link in the chat, tell us a little about your channel. Are you a lifestyle channel? Are you on a weight loss journey like me? Y'all, I'm in week 6 of KendyK's Step Bound or weight loss journey for the last time. Yes, so thank you all for joining me. Thank you for my Monday meal prep, Step Bound meal prep. And it was Soup Edition. Friends, thank you all for all those who joined me for that live stream. It was Meal Prep Monday, but on a Tuesday. Why? Because life be lifing. Friends, so it's going to give you all of this great information about your content For instance, we've got Patty's Kitchen Garden and more. Friends, it's going to give Patty all of the analytics information about her channel, and it's giving KendyK all of the analytics information about my video, friends. And so this is what I'm getting. This is what it gave me, this information about my video. Not just the things that I did well, but it also shared these things for me. It says, here are my actionable recommendations. Don't you love that? Here are my actionable recommendations. These are the things it's suggesting to me that I do. And how do I get there, friends? It is nestled in the upper right-hand corner. In the upper right-hand corner, nestled in between your notifications, where it gives you notifications about someone dropping a new comment about your content or some of your live streams or your videos or even making a post, and the question mark. You're going to see this diamond shape. It's going to be black until you hover over it, and then it will turn bright pink to alert you. This is how you go in to AI for your channel. And that AI virtual assistant is called Ask Studio. If you've activated Ask Studio on your channel, drop in the chat and let me know. It's at hashtag Ask Studio. If you've got that growth mindset, go ahead and drop that in the chat. Hashtag Ask Studio. Thank you all for being here. This is KendyK all day. So look at the recommendations that it's given me. It recommended that I add chapters to the video because maybe folks just want to see what you were finding over there at Kirkland's, KendyK. KendyK had her Easter content. Timely, relevant topic. In addition to talking about gas prices, y'all, KendyK is a lady of a particular age. I love home decor. So we tutored over there to the Kirklands, and some friends may have just wanted to peep in on the Kirklands content. So we can use chapters, or we can use chapters so that friends can pop right over to the content that feels most relevant to them. Thank you all for being here. This is KendyK all day. And friends, this is Shop Talk. So my other actionable recommendations were to do voiceover lays. So it didn't just tell me things I wanted to hear, things that were going well for the video. It also gave me these actionable recommendations, things that I could do to improve this video, or really what it's saying is ways to improve videos in the future. It said, now KendyK, to be quite honest with you, when the viewers loved the Tai Chi based on the comments. Many viewers positively commented. They had positive engagement with the Tai Chi, but KendyK got a little long in the tooth. Okay, it's been a little long there without you saying anything. Try adding more voiceover to that part. Okay, so more voiceover to that part. And what I remember and what I did do, because I didn't want to take the video down, because if I took the video down, then I'd have to delete that and re-upload it, because you can't re-upload the same video twice, the same content twice. Okay, that's too much right there. But friends, what I did do is I went and added music. I realized that in my final edit, I did not put in music during the Tai Chi. So that helped, right? I couldn't go back and add my voice as a voiceover. But what I could do at no charge, YouTube gives, I promise you, I kid you not, YouTube gives you everything you need, including copyright free, or what they call attribute free music, a whole library full of it that I could add just to soften. And y'all, they time it beautifully. You don't even have to be tech savvy. They time it beautifully to the content that's showing on the stream. Y'all, KendyK doesn't know how to edit. KendyK is 50 and fabulous. And I'm getting a YouTube check every month. Because I'm a member of the YouTube Partner Program. And you can be too. It's time to level up. It's time to level up. Other actionable recommendations it is sharing with us. Use pinned comments for navigation. Yeah, so when I include those timestamps or chapters, okay, those chapters, that will help viewers to get to the content that they want to see right away. Maybe some folks wanted to see my meal prep for the week from my GLP-1 weight loss journey. That was also part of this lifestyle vlog. This is my lifestyle vlog. But yeah, I'm using the most relevant topic because gas prices are high for everyone, especially in the US. So again, do you see how I'm putting out my content? And do you see, friends, not only did it give me those actionable recommendations, but it also actually created the chapters or the timestamps. Chapters used to be called timestamps. Big fancy word where folks were going in painstakingly trying to find where one part of their video started and when did KendyK start shopping at Kirkland's, when did KendyK show the meal prep for her GLP-1 weight loss journey, and trying to get it down to the second, down to the minute in this video. Well, friends, all I did was ask Studios. They suggested that I create chapters, and the former name of chapters is timestamps. Y'all, they actually gave me the timestamps, the chapters, with the timings already built in. I told you it's AI for your YouTube channel. That's what Ask Studio is. It is your virtual assistant for your YouTube studio. So friends, tell me why, if it's free of charge, why would you pay another subscription each and every month for something you can get for free? We want to welcome in Mrs. G, your favorite auntie, who is rating us, y'all. These are, I don't like the word raid, so we're gonna call it Mrs. G's, the Sunshine Band. I love that for us. Mrs. G, thank you for bringing your crew over here to be with us. Creators helping creators, y'all. We are dropping the welcome mat, y'all. If you're a YouTube content creator, go ahead, put this word. This is KendyK's keyword over here, y'all. You are welcome once, you are welcome twice, you are welcome in the name of ShopTalk, episode 95. We are learning about growth on our YouTube channels. We are activating AI on our YouTube channel. Using the YouTube Studio full desktop edition, we're activating Ask the Studio. So it gave me the things that I did well, and then it gave me these actionable recommendations. Thank you, Mrs. G, your favorite auntie. Thank you for the Sunshine Band, bringing them in. Mrs. G calls it a raid. I call it the Sunshine Joy Bus has pulled up on us. Thank you. Let's welcome in these fabulous creators. We want to welcome in Miss M. Notice the little YouTube icon next to their channel profile pic. Welcome in, Miss M. Thank you. We want to welcome in Star Boom 7730. Love the pic. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. That looks like a familiar face to me. I love it. Welcome in, friends. It's KendyK all day. We want to welcome in Miss TikTok vlog. I see you, friend. Mrs. G is thanking all those friends who joined me today. And we've got a question coming in from creator Sandra James Living It. Can I use a portion from a live stream and convert it to a video? Absolutely. That's the way to level up in 2026. You are working smarter, not harder. The question coming in from creator Sandra James Living It. She's living she is thriving as a colorectal cancer survivor. She is thriving, friends. Her question is, I did a live stream. Can I convert a portion of that live stream into a long form video? Friends, absolutely. And friends, if you don't believe me, then you can click Ask Studio, and Ask Studio will tell you the same thing. Friend, YouTube allows you to use 5-minute segments, up to 5-minute segments. So that means anything shorter than 5 minutes, but no longer than 5 minutes. And friends, you can take 2 5-minute segments and put them together from 2 live streams or longer videos and bring them together. And friends, what do you have? New content for your YouTube channel. You're working smarter, not harder. That is leveling up in 2026. What a timely question from Sandra James, living it. Thank you. Let's welcome in these other content creators. And we want to thank Mrs. G, your favorite auntie. Looking, friends, speaking about Mrs. G, your favorite auntie, she is fabulous. And I agree. I agree. Honey Dip says, Mrs. G says, thank you, Honey Dip and Star Boom, for coming along for the flight. That Joy Buzz was actually a Joy plane. Y'all, they're using the redirect feature. If you want to know about that feature, y'all, check out ShopTalk. We're up to 95 live streamed episodes, y'all. Friends, I'm simply sharing the strategies. Y'all, we're so far from tips. These are strategies, meaning that the proof is in the pudding. Friend, the proof is in the pudding. Take a person like Grant's faithful GLP-1 journey, who has been with us since he started his YouTube channel a little over 5 months ago. And now he is 2 months a member of KendyK's core crew. Y'all, he is always on Shop Talk. One of the most faithful members of the Content Creator Collective, and also a member of KendyK's core crew. Friends, we are sharing strategies, things that are going to help you grow your channel to and through full monetization, just like I did, starting with about 200 subscribers in 2025. And I grew my channel to full monetization in just 6 months. I am predicting that Grant's faithful GLP-1 journey, it will not take him 6 months to grow to full monetization. Why? Because he's using all the strategies that I am sharing at no charge with live creator Q&A. Friends, what are you doing here, friends? Let's keep hearing from all of these content creators. I want Lala, another content creator and member of KendyK's core crew, says happy Thursdays. Happiest of Thursdays, everyone. And it's our good friend, Barry walking exercise for your health. Barry walking exercise for your health. And his lovely counterpart, his lovely wife, Liz. Y'all, she's the brains of the operation. I'm just saying. Friends, they've got a great way to grow your channel is you and someone else working together. It just works smart. Does it take a lot of time to grow a YouTube channel? Yes, it does. So do that channel as a team. Grow one channel to monetization, and then start another channel and grow it to monetization, and then you have multiple revenue streams. Friends, it's 2026. I hope everybody has multiple revenue streams. Thank you and welcome to Shop Talk. Thank you for being here. Barry's walking exercise for your health. Thank you to all the content creators who are joining us. Thank you, everyone. And friends, look at here. We got a huge content creator here. It's Red's Room TV. If you're not familiar, you better get locked in with Red's Room TV. Love that channel. Y'all check out Red's Room TV. Y'all, he is really leveled up in 2026. Always have They always have lots of great interviews over there from other creators. Just love the vibe. You're going to get a lot vibe and a real show atmosphere over there. Look at all these content creators. If you have any questions about Ask Studio or anything as a content creator, I thank you all for being here. This is KendyK all day. We're leveling up in 2026. And so, y'all, it again, it's not just giving me the things that I want to hear, that I had a great click-through rate, that I had a 94% retention. After they clicked, they stayed watching that entire long form video. Love 94% of them did at least. It also gave me actionable recommendations. And here's some opportunities for improvement because I have that hashtag growth mindset. If you've got that growth mindset as well, go ahead and type that in the chat. Hashtag growth mindset. That's the way to level up in 2026, friends. You got to take the good with the bad. You got to know when to hold up. Those are the things that you're doing well. If it's working, keep doing it. If it's not broke, don't try to fix something that's not broken. But friends, here are the opportunities that Ask Studio, my virtual AI assistant, to help me decode my channel analytics, given to me free in YouTube Studio. Of course, I'm talking about the full desktop edition of YouTube Studio. Friends, let's work on fixing our YouTube channel. Go ahead and drop your channel link and any questions you have below. Thank you for being here, friends. This is KendyK all day. So, friends, here are my opportunities for improvement, things I should be working on. It says to retain interest during my long segments. Make sure that I added some soothing music to help with that because I did not have an opportunity to do another voiceover. Don't want to take the video down because if I take it down, I'm going to lose my existing watch hours and my existing engagement metrics. It says I have significant spikes at 4 minutes and 7 minutes, y'all, and that is when I did the meal prep for my weight loss journey and my Kirkland's decor haul. So it says capitalize on that. And again, those are the actionable recommendations. Yes, friends, if you don't get off of that YouTube Studio app and get into that YouTube Studio full desktop edition, friends, not only did it suggest that I use and generate timestamps, that's the old name for it. Now they've shortened that and they call it just chapters. It automatically, Ask Studio did the hard work for me. I was simply able to cut and paste, y'all. Cut and paste right into my description box. And now this video is chopped into, it's like my video is now considered a book. And now look at all its chapters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it even gave the chapters cool titles. Yes, all of that was happening, friends. Absolutely all of it was happening. Just like that. Just like that. It gave me the chapters and cool titles to go with it to break my long form video so that we can look at what was happening at the 4-minute mark. It was KendyK's GLP-1 meal prep for the week. What was happening when KendyK did that Kirkland's spring and Easter walkthrough at Kirkland's? Friends, that was another spike. That means that viewer interest and comments really went up significantly. Y'all, it gave me all that for free. Then all I had to do was cut and paste directly into my description box. And bam, yeah. Look at all of these creators who also have a growth mindset. If y'all hear me clicking around, it's because I am clicking without a mouse. Yep, KendyK still uses the mouse. Nothing wrong with that. Use what works for you. Look at all these folks with a growth mindset. Yes. I love y'all. I'm going to stick on Barry's walking exercise for your health for a moment. Y'all, that is the key word. If you like to share your channel link so that folks can connect with you, check out your content. And if they like the vibe, they just might hit subscribe. So if you want to drop your channel link, go ahead and drop that link, like that keyword that you see that Barry has dropped there. That's why I'm leaving it up on the screen for another 10 seconds. Yeah, I didn't have to create the chapters. It recommended it and it said, hey, here you go, KendyK. And not only did it create those chapters, it gave them cool titles. Cool titles like shocking West Coast gas prices, of course. And then at 1:40 is where I featured my KendyK dipping her toe into Tai Chi. And then my meal prep, ribeyes and pork chops. Yep, I'm on a GLP-1 weight loss journey using Zepbound, and this is week 6 of my weight loss journey for the last time. Starts at 4 minutes. It gave it those titles and the little emojis to go with it. Y'all know how I love an emoji. You know how I love an emoji. At 4 minutes and 46 seconds starts that Easter decor shopping at Kirkland's. And then at 7 o'clock, I take you on a Pacific Northwest rainy day drive. Yeah. So how do you do that, friends? You're going to sign into YouTube Studio, select your content, select the specific video, and drop those chapters that will be given to you by YouTube Studio in the Ask Studio feature. You just drop them into your description box and don't forget to hit save. Bada bing, bada bang. Just that simple. It's done. Yeah, if your YouTube channel is growing, but you're not yet using Act Studio in these ways that we're talking about today, friend, what are you waiting on? Level up in 2026. If you're already pleased with the YouTube growth on your channel, or maybe you're already monetized, maybe you are at initial monetization, but now you're trying to get to 4,000 watch hours in 365 days. Time's ticking. Why not go ahead and activate AI for your channel? It's called Ask Studio. Ask Studio. Thank you all for being here. This is KendyK all day. And friends, with that in mind, I want to share 2 great creators. Let's talk a little bit about their channels. I hope you are familiar with them. I sure am. It's our good friend in these YouTube streets. It's Jackie D. McKeever. Friends, she is joining our channel parade because I took the time and made the time. She joined our panel during our March Wins episode of Shop Talk. Y'all, it was episode 94. Check it out. It's now available on replay. Thank you all for being here. It's KendyK all day. And Jackie D. McKeever, y'all, she is a woman of faith, and she is helping us to find our purpose. And y'all, the win that she celebrated was that she, in the month of March, she surpassed 2,000 subscribers. And y'all, I just feel that channel is going to continue to grow because, friends, what you put it out in the world, it's exactly what you get back. And friends, she is sharing the love of the Lord to believers, y'all. She is helping us to find and stay in our purpose. Look at those great thumbnails. It's the thumbnails for me, Jackie D. McKeever. Y'all, She has done so much work on really getting on her thumbnails and her titling. I can see her leveling up in 2026. And friends, the algorithm is loving you because shout out to Jackie D. McKeever. She has surpassed 2,000 subscribers. Another channel that I want you to know is Out with Key. Out with Key made her debut here on ShopTalk, and y'all, she is almost to. She's in the last mile to 1,000 subscribers. Friends, y'all check out with Key, another great content creator in these YouTube streets. We're adding Out with Key to our channel parade. Y'all, thank you all for being here for this edition of Shop Talk. We are learning how to level up in 2026 and how to activate Ask Studio to grow our channels to and through full monetization. We want to thank Grants Faithful GLP1 for that gifted membership. Thank you so much for your generosity, Grant. I appreciate you. And it looks like Travis was received a gift membership. Travis, you've been gifted, friend. Travis 3262, you've been gifted a membership to KendyK's crew. Yes. And friends, I am seeing Sandra James living it. Let me get Sandra James back on the screen. Friends, I'm using StreamYard to kind of pull both the vertical and the horizontal together, and sometimes it does a better job than not. So I want to make sure that I'm pulling this great comment from Sandra James, living it. I don't see the exact comment there, but I do see it over here on the back end, if you know what that means. So Sandra James, living it, y'all. She's a colorectal cancer survivor living with a permanent colostomy bag. She says, my channel shares the thriving journey, and I share and live with an ostomy as well as caring for her ostomy. I also do real talk live streams, and she does. And y'all, she's also a woman of faith. Y'all, she's also a mother and a wife. And y'all, she's also got that West Coast vibe. Y'all, she's a California lady. And friends, she's a lady of a particular age. Y'all, she just had a birthday in the month of March. She celebrated that with us during our March channel wins, the 94th episode of Shop Talk. This is episode 95. Thank you for being you, Sandra James, living it. Y'all, thank you all for joining me. Look at all these friends with a growth mindset. Friends, you can have a growth mindset too. You are a member of Content Creator because you are here today. Thank you for sticking and staying with us. Look at all of these content creators and friends. I'm so happy to share Out with Key. She is one of the newest channels featured in our channel parade. Friends, how do you be in the channel parade? Friends, you just come and be a part of us. Come here and be with us. I love that. It's creators helping creators, and that's what we're about. Just like Patty's Kitchen Gardens and more says, congratulations on everyone's successes. And with that in mind, let's take us out with a little music provided by another content creator, none other than Anthony Holmes, 71. One of the most requested music selections provided by Anthony Holmes, 71. Y'all check out his content. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Shop Talk. For the locked in patrons. It's a celebrating across the nation for the locked in patrons. On this day,
We want to say congratulations on your graduation. Y'all stayed on the grind, now you're in the big time. It takes a lot of work to get monetized, but y'all kept your eyes on the prize and realized your dream